we are potentially missing an opportunity to make substantial progress in reducing the personal income tax through tax reform. I mean, we're pleased that there is a small tax cut in the House budget, but through tax reform we could make much more progress. And it's frankly the type of progress that we really need, because we have very progressive, high marginal rates that make us uncompetitive with many of the other states in the region and in this country. And so we need to make more progress to help keep our forward economic momentum going in this state. Again, there's no reason why we should not be adopting a severance tax in this state. We think we have a very reasonable proposal, very competitive rates. Will not have an impact on activity in the state. Taxes, the severance tax doesn't determine where people drill. It's the economy, and it's the market price of those commodities, and it's what commodities you have in the ground. And in Ohio, we have natural gas and natural gas liquids, particularly, which are very valuable, very desirable. So this severance, it's a red herring to say that the severance tax somehow creates a challenge there. The governor strongly believes we need to shift from consumption taxes toward consumption taxes, away from income taxes. Income tax is the most harmful tax to economic development, and so we're heavily reliant on an income tax. We need to shift. So we need to look at the sales tax and base broadening elements of the sales tax. We think some cigarette and tobacco taxes make a lot of sense because we can raise some revenue, and there's the added benefit of health benefit if the higher tax level encourages some people to quit smoking or quit using the other tobacco products. Particular word about the so-called vapor tax. I mean, these are tobacco products. Or tobacco-related products, and nicotine delivery devices. And we shouldn't have ourselves in a situation where one type of product is taxed and one is not. And so it just makes sense to impose a vapor products tax. As to claims that somehow these are smoking cessation devices, well, they're not regulated by the FDA for that purpose. The scientific evidence is not clear that in fact that's what they are. So I would reject that argument as to why we should not move in that area. Small impact increase in the commercial activity tax we think makes sense in order to help us support some targeted tax cuts to small business. The large businesses in this state did very, very well under the House Bill 66 tax reforms. It was over a $1.4 billion annual tax break for some of the largest firms in the state. We think a modest adjustment to help support tax reduction for small businesses, which frankly is where all the new employee growth is, helps make us more attractive and competitive. Turning to education. Again, the major education concern really ties in with the